Fasten your seatbelts, dear food lovers, as we prepare for a whirlwind journey into the curious landscape of America's culinary icon, the hot dog. A venture into the heart of a Frankenstein-like creation where assorted piggy parts marry with preservatives in a harmonious matrimony of sheer meaty fascination. In this scintillating mystery meat saga, our heroes, the spare parts of brave pigs, are seasoned by the enthusiastic marching band of flavorings, with salt leading the parade like the Beyonce of seasoning world. But wait, my fellow snack enthusiasts, prepare to have your mustard-covered minds blown. These seemingly harmless street-side hot dog vendors, they are probably swimming in more gravy than your grandmother's Thanksgiving turkey. A visit to the concrete labyrinth that is New York City reveals a couple of head-scratching realities. Firstly, the city is practically under siege by hot dog stands, formerly a conspicuous part of the cityscape. Secondly, amidst the charming rodents and painfully expensive cost of living, the Big Apple is also the proud champion of the world's priciest hot dog permit competition. In a city that guzzles moderation like thirsty marathon runner, New York shows an unexpected level of restraint when it comes to the food stand permits. Why? It's simple. Hot dog stands here are like the Willy Wonka golden tickets. But instead of a magical chocolate factory, you get, well, tubular meat mounds. But oh, these licenses are not up for grabs like free samples at Costco. These precious nuggets are a limited supply of only 3,100 in existence. Like a rare Pokemon card, some have been on the waiting list for up to 20 years. Imagine, if you will, that you're the proud possessor of a permit for a stand on 43rd Street, nestled snugly against the Westin Hotel. Your days are filled with the joyously dunking hot dogs into the simmering jacuzzi and praying to the hot dog gods for a successful sellout before the day ends. But if not, well, what's another day in the tub for these little guys? Speaking of the waiting game, those with the patience of a St. Bernard might eventually get their hands on the Holy Grail, a coveted license to sell hot dogs in New York. But if you're more of a greyhound than a St. Bernard, permits are auctioned off every 5 years in a frenzied free-for-all that makes Black Friday look like a Sunday stroll in the park. Here's where it gets really interesting, though. The cheapest permit in the game, tucked away in Inwood Hill Park, will set you back a paltry $700 a year. But hold your horses. Its remote location yields a rather lackluster foot traffic, earning the owner a meagerly $5,000 in annual sales. But a little further up the ladder, we have the $1,100 permit per year at Pelham Bay Park in the Bronx. And of course, don't forget the $3,200 a year permit for Maria Hernandez Park in Brooklyn. Again, due to the location, these stands won't be bringing home the bacon, so to speak. But in the dizzying world of hot dog licenses and New York permits, there's always another side to the coin. Take a deep breath as we dive into the deep end. A permit adjacent to the Metropolitan Museum of Art will have you coughing up $125,170 a year, while a spot off the 72nd Street will set you back a whopping $242,000 a year. But the star attraction in this meat-filled circus is right outside the famed Tavern on the Green restaurant. Listen to this, commanding an eye-watering $277,650 a year. However, the cream of the crop, or should I say the mustard on the dog, sits outside the Central Park Zoo, demanding a mind-boggling $299,500 annually for that hot dog stand permit. Ready for the number-crunching bonanza? On the average day at the Central Park Zoo, where a hot dog costs a modest $2 and most beverages are priced similarly, you might just break even. If we whip out our calculators with a customer popping by every 3 minutes from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and the cost of the dogs averaging a total of about $1, we land at a comfortable daily earnings of roughly $720, giving us an annual revenue of roughly $262,800. If we squeeze at a customer every 2 minutes, you, my friend, could be looking at a pretty $150,000 per year paycheck. With such numbers, it's no wonder that the average income New York hot dog stand owners hovers at around $100,000 a year in income. That is amazing. Oh, and by the way, the Central Park Zoo stand is just the tip of the sausage iceberg. The entrance of the Metropolitan Museum of Art has witnessed the zenith of licensing costs. Get this, a staggering $415,000 a year for the price of a decent-sized house. You could actually be peddling processed meats to art aficionados. So folks, whether you're a hot dog enthusiast or just another passerby, remember this. The humble hot dog stand is more than just a quick lunch option. It's a wheeling, dealing, cash-grabbing machine operating right under your very nose. So chew on that the next time you take a bite of your favorite city snack.